Hello, welcome to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Cantrell, Youth Services Director at the B.B. Comer Memorial Library here in Sylacauga. Before I get started, I want to thank TV47, Chris, and everyone who helps us to put on our program. Today, I'm very excited. Joining me is Miss Sylacauga 2023, Alana Price, and Miss Sylacauga's Outstanding Teen, Allison Terrell. They are joining me today, and girls, thank you for getting up on your first day out of school for Thanksgiving break.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, great, great. Well, we'll just start about, tell about yourself. Do you want to start, Alana?
I will start. So I am currently a senior at Sylacauga High School. Might be getting a little bit of senioritis as the breaks are coming around, but that's okay. I plan to go to college and get a medical degree, and I'm so excited to serve this year.
Great. We're glad to have you serving for our city. Allison, how about you?
I'm a junior at Sylacauga High School. I'm the daughter of Alan and Stephanie Terrell, and I have one sister, and her name's Charlie.
Oh, okay, great. Well, you ladies were crowned October 1st, I believe.
Yes,
That's what we said. Well, that's exciting, but you've already been able to do some things in the community, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am. We have been busy.
Yes.
Busy, that's great. Tell me about your director, Kim Parker Todd, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Who-
Kim Parker Todd, she is the best. Since I'm new to this, I really haven't had a chance to meet with other directors, but I wouldn't ask for anybody else. She is the best. She lives in Huntsville and still manages to coordinate all these events for us, and is such a great communicator. I'm so thankful to have her this year.
That's wonderful. And she is a forever Miss Sylacauga,
She
too.
is.
Yes,
She
ma'am.
is.
So she knows where you've been, what's going on. That certainly helps a lot. How was, and it's not a pageant, because it's not just a beauty contest.
Correct.
It is, but it's called the Miss Sylacauga competition. Is
Correct.
that right? You compete in talent, and I know, Allison, you do fitness, I
Yes.
believe, in the Miss Teen.
Yes.
So, how was that?
Oh, I was a little bit worried about it at first, but I think it really gives a chance to show off the teens' abilities, and I think that it's actually a really good part of the competition.
Right. Do you come up with your own little
No, ma'am.
routine? Or
We
that
were
kind of-
given a routine about a month prior to the competition. Yes.
And they're looking to see if you're physically fit.
Yes, ma'am.
That's great. That's great. Now, I know, Alana, there's no swimsuit competition
No,
anymore.
ma'am, there is not. Not in this circuit anymore.
A lot of girls probably go, whew, I'm so glad.
Yes,
yes.
yes.
So what areas do you compete in?
So there's 4. We have private interview, so that's 10 minutes for Miss and 6 for Outstanding Teen.
Right.
And then we have, only for Miss, is on-stage question, which is a derivative from the personal interview.
Yes.
And then while we're doing on-stage question, we have our social impact pitch, which is a 30-second infomercial about our social impact.
Okay, good.
And then we do talent and then red carpet.
Red carpet is the evening gown.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, wow, all right. So it is not just a beauty pageant. You've got to be very prepared.
Yes,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
know. Now tell me about your social impact initiative.
Yes,
Each
ma'am.
of you, take a turn.
Okay. So mine is Hometown Helpings. So I have partnered with Alabama Childhood Food Solutions to end the food insecurity, not only in our community, but in our nation.
Yes.
It is on the rise now more than ever before. And I think it's an issue that a lot of people don't really realize because it's kind of swept under the carpet. Unless you're directly impacted, you don't really think about it.
Right.
So I'm just trying to bring awareness to that and help our community.
I'm sure that is a big thing now with the price of everything going up.
Right.
I mean, I can tell, and when I buy groceries or buy anything, the price has gone up, and it is hard in this time. So that's great. Allison, what's your social impact? Yeah.
My social impact is Buckle Up Sylacauga, and I'm focusing on teen drivers and their safety. And recently at Sylacauga High School, we've had fatalities due to teen driving, and it was really an eye-opener to me, and I want to be the change to make those teen driver fatalities lower in the next year. So, yeah.
I guess, I know, especially when you're a teen, maybe you think, oh, it won't happen to me.
Right.
But
Until
it
it
does.
does. Mhm.
Until it does. Wow. Well, that's great what y'all are doing. And I will ask this too, was this the first time you've competed in competitions? I'm sorry, old habits
It's
die
good.
hard.
Yes, ma'am. I actually competed in our local Sylacauga pageant at the high school, Miss Sylacauga,
Yeah.
and that's the only other one that I've ever done. So this was my first circuit competition.
Great. How about
Yeah,
you?
same for me. I've done a couple of the Miss B.B. Comer Sweetheart pageants when I was in elementary school, and then I
Right.
did Miss Sylacauga with Elena. But this is both of our first Miss Alabama circuit competitions.
That is wonderful. Well, I know you were fantastic because you
Aw.
won. That's great. That's great. And where do you go from here, the next competition?
So our next competition will be the Miss Alabama competition. Mine is June 28th to July 1st.
All right.
So I have a good amount of time so I can prepare.
Good.
And then if we win Miss Alabama, we go to Miss America.
That's exciting.
Yes.
And
How
I
about
have a
yours?
little bit less time to prepare because the Miss Alabama's Outstanding Teen competition is March 10th through 12th. So we are quickly preparing for that so I can get sent on to Miss Alabama's Outstanding Teen.
Wow. And I know Kim is a great help to you
Oh,
there.
Yes, ma'am.
yes,
She has a
she's
lot of
amazing.
resources for us.
That's wonderful. And also, when you won your division there, you won a lot of scholarships and then in-kind scholarships like spray tans and teeth whitening and things that you don't think about, but all of that cost money.
Yes, it does.
And that is so wonderful that our community supports you. So y'all are staying fit with
Whitney Wheeler.
Whitney
Oh,
Wheeler.
yeah.
We talked about that. Yeah,
Yes.
she's wonderful.
She is
She
so
really
great.
is.
That's great. And we will not try and list everyone that helped sponsor it because there was a lead. But you said gift cards, I believe.
And then scholarships, like specific scholarships for like talent. We had some for just the Miss, which is the Maxie VZ scholarship,
Yes.
which is so great. It goes to all the Miss contestants, not just the winner, which is so great because it provides scholarships for the contestants who don't get a crown. Which at the end of the day I think is great because it's not all about getting a crown. It's
Right.
like if you want to prepare for your future, that's a great way for
That is
girls to
true.
prepare.
And a lot of that money goes directly to school,
Yes.
or to if you take piano or voice or things like that, it goes directly toward that.
Yes.
So that is wonderful. Well, you guys have already been busy. I'll tell you, we're going to pause for a commercial break, and then we'll come right back and talk some more with Allison and Alana.
The Maxie VZ Senior Adult Activity Center offers the senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-orama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie VZ Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
Sylacauga's best kept secret? No more. Harveys on Noble is the place to go for the area's best food and drinks. Whether you're in the mood for steak, burgers, salad, seafood, or dessert, Harveys on Noble will not disappoint, and the atmosphere is perfect for catching the big game or just relaxing after work. Harvey's is open for dinner Wednesday through Saturdays, so round up the family and we'll see you at Harvey's on Noble, downtown Sylacauga.
Great. What am I going to do now?
Time to visit Brown's Auto Collision.
No problem at all. We've contacted your insurance company and we can get you back into original condition right away. And I just want to remind you that all of our work is covered by a lifetime warranty. We're done.
Wow, that was easy and looks great.
Brown's Auto Collision.
Where quality is no accident.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Allison Terrell, who is Sylacauga's Outstanding Teen, Miss Sylacauga's Outstanding Teen 2023, and Alana Price, who is Miss Sylacauga 2023. That sometimes is a little confusing. 2023 is not here yet,
Right.
but you will compete at the state level in
2023.
Yeah,
ma'am.
so that's, I know it's always a little bit confusing. We even talked about that before, but we got it straight. We were just talking about you girls have already been out and about in town making appearances, which is so fun. I'm glad. We've got some slides that we want to show of some of the things you guys have been doing. So Kim has kept y'all pretty busy, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Good.
We
good.
love doing
Yes,
it.
I
so-
love to be busy.
Yes.
I'd rather not be sitting
Oh,
home.
now tell me about this. What was this?
So,
Go ahead.
okay. So this was our third annual Connect to Our Women's Conference with the Chamber of Commerce. There is Heather Adair. She was one of the speakers at the conference.
Right.
She spoke about her battle with breast cancer and how she overcame that, which was just a wonderful story. And she actually is a Forever Miss Sylacauga as well.
Yes.
And they also had another amazing speaker. Her name is Liz Huntley, the author of More Than a Bird, and she was phenomenal. So I was so honored to be able to be there with two great speakers, and so it was
Yes.
really good.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Oh, now this was the Veterans Day Parade. Okay. Who are these little girls with you?
So, this was our first appearance with our Rising Stars. The one in the very middle, her name is Henley Cannell. She won the Little Miss Sylacauga pageant back in April of this year, and that is how she was the Rising Star. And then the one in the flag dress matching me is Harper Forbes. She was chosen the night of the competition.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And then the one next to me in the Navy, her name's Harper Sims, and she was chosen the night of the competition as well.
All right. Well, I know the parade was fun. That's always a nice perk to be in the parade. Now, tell me about, I'm sorry, we're going to go back to the little girls in the picture, the Rising Stars. What is that program, Rising Star?
So the Rising Star program is just a way for young girls to like follow us around pretty much. So we had some from last year, the day of the competition. They were backstage, they got to see us get ready. They were making us the cutest little cards to tell us good luck and wish us the best. It's just a great program for them to see maybe if one day they want to be involved in the competitions.
Right. And they will be with you when you compete at the state level.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. Oh, how fun. I know those little girls love, little girls always love to look up at a girl with the crown.
Yes, it's like that's
You
a
probably did
princess.
too.
Yes.
Oh, you probably did too, but that's fun. But that's a fun experience for them to get. And maybe a future Miss Sylacauga.
Right.
will be
Yes,
in
yes,
there.
yes.
That's fun. I know the girls have enjoyed having big girlfriends.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we'll go back to the slide. Oh yeah, this was breast cancer, the breast cancer survivors reception.
It was.
And
We
Santa.
had a great time there. We were able to meet a bunch of survivors and hear a lot of their stories. And it was really inspiring to hear all of them.
And see Santa all in
Yeah,
pink.
Santa came early.
Yay, that's fun. Oh, now Alana, this is at a nursing home fall
Yes,
festival.
ma'am.
All right.
So this was the first event I attended by myself. It was so fun. I loved getting to meet that part of the community because honestly, I probably would have never adventured over there because I didn't really have a reason to.
Sure.
But now that man specifically, he was so friendly. He asked me about Lacey. He knew her because she had come before.
Yeah.
And he was so excited that I had stepped into this position. And he asked me about my social impact. He was just the best.
Oh, great. And you painted faces?
Yes, I did. I had to bring out my artistic side. I was a little nervous because I'm not very artistic, but it went well. So.
Oh, how
was
fun.
fun,
There
so
were
fun.
kids there too. I think I
Yes,
saw
ma'am,
on
there
your
were some kids.
Facebook page. How fun. Oh, Christmas open house.
Yes.
What all did y'all do that day?
We were able to go around to a lot of sponsors that actually did sponsor the Miss Sylacauga organization, and it was really great to just be able to get out into our community and be a face for Sylacauga.
Yes, that sounds fun. That was a fun day.
Yes, it was.
All right. And was there another one? I was thinking there were some more, maybe not. Tell me about the Elevate program.
So the Elevate program is a personal and professional development program for young women. So the leader of the program is Jason Harris. He is one of the board members of the Miss Sylacauga organization, and he actually helps us with our social impact essays and resumes for state competitions. But the program is for young girls aged 13 to 26. Anybody can come. You don't have to compete to come.
Okay.
And it's just a way for young girls to get improvement in resumes, interview prep, and then physical and mental health as well.
It is not just about how to win a competition.
No, it is not.
It's about, like you said, interview skills, all those things that we all need, men and women, no matter what age. And how wonderful to learn at such a young age,
Yes.
13 if you started.
I think it's a great way for the young girls to go ahead and get started. It's even me, I feel like I could, even now, we only had one session, and I think I've grown so much just from that one session. And I think if I would have started when I was their age, I would have been so much better now.
Wow. That's got to help even if you have a school presentation.
Right, yes. I feel like
Or
a lot
if you're on stage, which I know
yes.
you do.
Yes,
Allison.
ma'am.
How fun. So this will meet how often, or?
We do once a month, so we met back on November 7th.
Yes.
But we won't meet in December because it's the holidays and everybody's pretty
Yes.
busy, but we'll have our next one in January.
That's neat. Well, that sounds fun. So you've made those appearances. Do you have any more events planned? I know Kim does. Has it been January?
We are actually going to be at the Sylacauga City Schools Foundation Pancake Breakfast, and then the same day is the Sylacauga Light the Night with a Christmas tree lighting ceremony.
Oh, wow. Well, that'll be
Yes.
fun. And the Christmas parade.
Yes,
And
of
the Christmas
course.
parade, yes, we can't forget.
super excited about that one.
Yes, we're actually performing at the Sylacauga Light the Night. So I'll be playing a couple of pieces on the piano, and Allison will be singing a couple songs for us.
Oh, good. Well, how fun. Well, that's a great thing for us to talk about. You play the piano, right?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I have been playing for 7 years.
7 years.
I started when I was 10, so it's been a long journey, but I'm glad that I started when I was young because now I have something prepared for the competitions.
Right. How do you choose what you're going to play for a competition?
So for the Miss Sylacauga competition, I played True Love's Kiss, which is a piece from Disney's Enchanted. It was one of my favorite movies growing up, and I just loved that song so much. So I kind of played it so I could feel passionate while playing it.
That's true.
And then at the state level, I'm actually going to be playing Great Balls of Fire from
Oh.
Top Gun. So
wow.
I'm really excited to play that. I think it's it'll be entertaining for the audience, I think.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's just something that can be engaging.
Oh, that's fun. And what do you plan to wear for Great Balls of Fire? Have you gotten that far? I just think
We have an idea. We haven't gotten anything yet. I think I'm going to wear like a black pantsuit with like a cape that's like all different colors of like orange, red, white on my back. So
that sounds fun.
yes, I'm
'Cause
very excited.
It is about playing and playing
Yes.
well, but it is about how you look. I mean, you want to make a statement
yes.
or be noticed.
You have to perform.
Yeah, that's right. You have to perform. That's exciting. How about you, Allison? What do you
At the Miss Sylacauga competition, I sang "In My Dreams" for Anastasia. It had a great message, and I was really able to convey the emotions on stage. For the Miss Alabama competition, I do not have a song selected, but I have many in the workings.
Well,
so
you have time.
Oh,
You
yes,
have time. It's
I
not
do.
until March. Yeah.
I'll be picking it soon with my voice coach, Janie Giddens, that we were, I was given a scholarship from the Miss Sylacauga competition. I'm super excited to start working with her.
Good. Yes, she's wonderful. That'll be
Amazing,
great.
yes.
That's awesome. Well, have fun. And you've probably worked with her.
I have.
With theater.
Yes, ma'am.
Community yeah, that's great. Well, great. We're going to pause again for another commercial, and I'll be right back and talk some more with Allison and Alana.
The Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center offers the senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-o-rama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
Sylacauga's best kept secret? No more. Harveys on Noble is the place to go for the area's best food and drinks. Whether you're in the mood for steak, burgers, salad, seafood, or dessert, Harveys on Noble will not disappoint, and the atmosphere is perfect for catching the big game or just relaxing after work. Harvey's is open for dinner Wednesday through Saturdays, so round up the family and we'll see you at Harvey's on Noble, downtown Sylacauga.
Great. What am I going to do now?
Time to visit Brown's Auto Collision.
No problem at all. We've contacted your insurance company and we can get you back into original condition right away. And I just want to remind you that all of our work is covered by a lifetime warranty. We're done.
Wow, that was easy and looks great.
Brown's Auto Collision.
Where quality is no accident.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Allison Terrell, who is Miss Sylacauga's Outstanding Teen 2023, and Alana Price, who is Miss Sylacauga 2023. I know you girls are in a long line of Miss Sylacaugas and Miss Teen Sylacaugas. I know the Miss Sylacauga competition. I didn't say pageant. Old habits die hard, but the competition has been around for years. I don't know how many, but a long time. Is it still the longest running preliminary to Miss Alabama?
Yes, ma'am, it is. We are actually the oldest. We were the very first preliminary to lead to Miss Alabama. So that's a little fun fact. I'm proud to represent that title.
Yes, that is wonderful, and we've had some beautiful girls to compete and represent our city. What does it mean for you to represent your hometown? Or is this your hometown,
yes,
both
ma'am.
of you? Okay, good. Mine too. That's great. So I'm glad you girls are doing a great job. What does it mean, though? I mean, I know compete sometimes for the scholarships, and that's awesome because I can tell you it helps with college
Yes.
and voice lessons and things like that. But you also are the face of our community. So what does that mean?
You know, it really does mean everything to me because I've grown up in the Sylacauga community and I've stayed here for all 16 years of my life. And so being able to serve the community that has served me for so many years, it really just means a lot to me.
And I'm sure you would say much the same
Yes,
thing.
I think it is a great privilege to get to serve our community because, as she said, I've grown up here all of my life, and like to feed into the community that poured into us as we were growing up, and they're still being poured into. I just appreciate that so much.
Oh, that's great. And you girls are great role models for your rising stars and other girls like that. All right, now we talked a little bit about sponsors, and I know you have lots of sponsors here, and you were able to go around the community during the Christmas Day, whatever that was. Open house. Thank you. Words were failing me there. So that was wonderful. Our community is great, aren't they, to support programs like that? Yeah. So you will benefit from the fitness and Whitney Wheeler wearing you girls out. Probably. She's awesome, though, isn't she? I really like her. I really like her. Do you have any more events planned?
So actually, for a little bit for my social impact, I have at the Christmas Light the Night on December 3rd. I'm actually going to be like selling hot chocolate and apple cider for a little monetary fundraiser for the Alabama Childhood Food Solutions. So that'll be coming up for me.
That's great.
And then I plan on partnering with the Sylacauga Police Department and doing a little PSA about my social impact. And then I plan on getting with Toyota of Sylacauga to hopefully do a Say Yes to Buckling up at the local high schools.
Oh, that's wonderful. I forget sometimes it's not just about waving and looking pretty and being in parades and things like that. You girls are working all the time to promote your causes.
Yes.
How did you choose those social impact initiatives?
So ever since freshman year, at first the high school required us to have 100 hours to graduate. That has since been it's not required anymore. But ever since freshman year, I served at Alabama Childhood Food Solutions. And the first day that I went, I was like, okay, I'm just doing it because I have to. But now, like after that, I saw the gratitude from people. Like they spoke it, you could see it in their face, and I was like hooked. I could not get away from it. I just loved it so much. And so to be able to have a platform to promote people volunteering, giving like canned food drives, or even monetary is just an amazing privilege.
That's great. It is nice when you have a passion for your not platform, your social impact initiative.
Yes.
How about you, Allison?
You know, whenever in June of 2022, whenever the 2 fatalities happened, it really opened my eyes, and it was a passion of mine so that it won't happen again. And so safe driving is really important, and it needs to be poured out into our community, and I want to be the one to do that.
That's great. That's great. And younger kids and your peers will listen to you before they might listen to their mom or their grandmother, something like that. So that's great that y'all have chosen great programs to support and to talk more about. The words are failing, but to make more people aware of them. That's great. That's great. Well, I know you are getting ready for. Alana, your competition is in June and it's at Sanford. Are you doing anything right now to prepare? I know that seems a long way away, but it's a process.
Yes, ma'am. We are constantly preparing. We have mock interviews. I have them once a month right now, and then I will closer twice a month with a great panel of judges that Kim puts together for us. I have piano once a week to practice my music, and just constant daily prep questions. We do interview questions every day.
Oh, wow. It's a lot of work. I know it's a lot of work to be Miss Sylacauga, but it's worth it. How about you?
You know, I do the same thing with the mock interviews with Alana, and I have them twice a month right now. And with talent and everything, you know, I'm constantly singing. I'm singing everywhere, singing in the shower, in the car, everywhere, trying just to get everything right. And then I'll eventually start with Janie Giddens to really solidify my talent. And then, you know, with the 2 questions a day from Miss Kim. Yes, and so we are constantly just getting those interview questions in to make our interview the best that we can absolutely do.
Wow. Now this is great. This is going to prepare you girls even for school program or whatever you have to do at school, and especially for job interviews in the future. That's great. That is awesome. And you're busy finding just what dress to wear. I mean, you have a little while
Yes,
to maybe
yes.
get through Christmas, but you've got a little less time. I know.
Yeah, in a couple of weeks we're actually going dress shopping and talent wardrobe shopping. So.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. There's so much. There's the talent outfit, and there's what you wear for the evening gown and all of that. That's awesome.
Yes.
I'm excited for you girls. I'm very pleased that y'all are representing our city. Y'all make great role models for young girls. And speaking of that, Rising Star, how can girls get involved in that? Rising
So
Star.
the Henley is one of mine. She did the little Miss Sylacauga pageant in April of this year, so we'll have another one next April. So that is how one of the Miss Rising Stars is chosen, and then the other two, my Miss, the other one of mine, and then Allison's. They are chosen the day of the competition. So everybody you can sign up, and everybody's name gets put in the pot, and then they just pull the names.
That's great. I know the girls enjoy it.
You know, and even if you don't get chosen at the competition, the girls still get to go through the competition day with us, and it's really just a great opportunity for them to be, a day in the life of the Miss Sylacauga competition.
A lot goes on the day off, doesn't it?
Yes,
Starts
ma'am. It does start early.
8:30 in the morning, we're on the ground running. So.
Yes.
interviews and everything.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
great. That's fun. Well, I know this is not all you girls do. I know you girls go to school, which takes a big chunk of your time with homework and all of that. Is there anything else? I know, Allison, you're involved in theater. I know.
Yes, I'm involved in theater. I'm taking a little break right now, so but I'll get back on that in October-ish. And then I'm also on the varsity softball team at Sylacauga High School.
All right.
Yes.
That's fun. And Alana, I'm sure just piano keeps you very busy.
Yes, ma'am. And also, I'm a dual enrollment student at CAC, so I do attend college classes during the week as well. And then I'm involved in a lot of clubs at the high school as well.
All that keeps you very busy.
Yes,
You've
it
got
does.
a week off, I know.
Yes.
That's great. Well, gosh, we've got about a minute left, but I'm so excited that you girls came in on your first day of break for Thanksgiving. I appreciate you coming in, and I'm very excited about what you're going to be doing for our city. And I think, here, we forgot to show those pictures there. That's the night you were crowned,
Yes,
right?
ma'am, it
Yes.
is.
And
Those are
your
big moments.
piano and Allison fitness.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
that's great. And there you girls. Wow. And then pretty soon you'll be giving up your crown. I know that seems a long way.
It will fly
crazy.
away.
That's exciting. Well, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate what you do for our city, and we'll look forward to seeing you out and about in the community, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And thank you all so much for joining us on Library Connection.